Hey everybody, it's Regina. How are you today? I'm gonna take a little walk up to the cemetery up here. It is from a called Potter's Field. It was for the mentally ill and insane asylum. So we're gonna take a walk up here and see what we can find. Um, like I said, the count right here it says the Farm and County Asylum from 1856 to 1950. Graves are said to be scattered throughout the area around the health department complex. There may be as many as 750 sites. Many of the graves have been destroyed by farming activities or the construction of roads and buildings. Most of the remaining graves are on top of the hill as you follow the path. That is sad. From all the roads and construction, the fall of 2019, Calabarium was placed on site to house the remains of unclaimed souls. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to walk up this hill. I just bought some flowers, and we're going to place some on these graves if we find them, okay? So we're going to take a little walk up here and just see what we can find. And then I'll bring you back. Just give me a moment to get up that hill. It's about I'd say probably a quarter of a mile, third of a mile, something like that, but it's a walk. But once we reach the top, let's see if we can find these graves and put some flowers on them. If maybe somebody already visited, I don't know. But we'll see. I'll be right back, okay? You don't want to hear me talk the whole way, I'm sure. But anyway, be right back. All right, we made it to the top of the hill. It was just a minute, probably 5 minutes for me, but only a second for you guys. Anyway, here's a guest book. So we are going to sign the guest book. How about that? And then we're going to go look for these graves. And I got flowers that we're going to put on this grave. So I'm going to put my name on here. Oops. I got camera. I am so sorry. We're going to put my name here. Oh, wrong word. We're going to put Adventures with Regina. And city, we live in Jefferson. Sorry about the penmanship, but I can't see. Wisconsin. Comments. We'll do the comments when we come back. I don't know yet. So let's just take a wander over here and see what's going on. I brought flowers. So I am putting flowers on this grave. But let's take a look at this. It's a brick. Or a brick. It's a rock. It just says Jefferson County Potter's Field. Very pretty. Very pretty. But I guess there was 750 people that have died in the asylum. And there's only a few stones if I can see that, right? I don't know. Let's take a look. Here we have once met, never forgotten. Back then, it's a shame when people get mentally ill or tuberculosis, the family, what do they do? They put them into a home. And that's sad. That's pretty though. So let's take a look. Look what we got here. Looks like here's one. No number on that one. There's 1, 2, all the way down. Right there. Number 10. See the word 10, number 10. 32. They're all marked by numbers. And that's sad. They had names. But I guess the Historical Society down in Jefferson, they're open tomorrow. So I might take a run down there and look up some of these numbers for their names. It's just so heartbreaking that they were just numbered like cattle, They were humans. They used to walk this earth. They had a job. They had a family. They had a lot, just like we did. Number 19 laying here. It's just so heartbreaking. Now, there's a cornfield over here, and there's a cornfield there. But this is all bare. But when they started building the cornfield, plowing, they started farming, a lot of the bodies were dug up. Nobody knows where they went, but you know what I mean? All they did was put them in a box. Not a casket, just a wood box, and threw them in the ground, and then buried them. And that's sad. Let's add a brick to this, shall we? Or a rock? I love these. Let's put a rock on there. Let's see. Put them right there. Build a rock tower. Right, guys? Yeah, but you know, somebody could have been buried here. Look at this. Somebody could have been buried there. Right now, I know they said they tug up like the trees and the brush and stuff, and they planted pine trees here. It was established in 1846 and ended in 1950s. And yeah, so now we have all these lost souls, and it's so sad and heartbreaking. Like I said, they're all numbered. There's 41. There's probably a ton right here. But like this. Look at those weeds. Look at that. Weeds. I hate weeds. But anyway, nobody cares for this. It's sad. Can't move that brick. That brick is in the ground. But there's people laying here. There's bodies. They were human. Now, there's laid there to rot. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to be gross, but it's true. It's absolutely true. How old these people were, I don't know. Were they young? Were they old? We just don't know. But yeah, it's all over here. There was 750 of them. And like I said, when they started farming and digging up the ground for corn, wheat, whatever, and soybeans, they dug up all these people's bodies along with that. And that's heartbreaking. Now there's a bare spot over here. There's stones over here too. Looks like it. Yep. Here's somebody's stone. You betcha. Let's clear it off. See what we got. Is there a number on here? Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, 63. 63. No. Dyslexic me. 29. Well, this is somebody. Number 29 right there. Now, this one doesn't have a brick here, but it is bare, so I'm sure there's somebody there. There's got to be. So let's take a walk around, just to see if we can find any more. Now, like I said, I bought flowers that I'm going to put on their graves because I feel they deserve at least a flower on their grave. And it's just heartbreaking. I don't see any more. You know, why number them? I don't make it easier just by number, the name. I don't know. Like I said, they were humans, not cattle. All right. Let me get the flowers out of the bag here, guys, and I'll be right back with you, okay? Hang tight. Hang tight. All right. Well, anyway, I put one little flower there for number 29. It's a rose, a yellow rose. So I'm going to put that over there, and we're going to do the rest. Yep. I just went to the Dollar Tree and picked up some flowers. I wasn't going to do real ones. I'll do fake ones because they last a lot longer. They don't rot and die. So, and I'll put some more flowers down. Okay, everybody. Here is what I decided to do. I went and bought some flowers and put flowers down on all these graves right here. So they are not forgotten. Swan. We have a swan over here. Now this one had a name. This one's Swan. It's like Anderson. So his name was Swan Anderson. And he's laying here. He got a yellow rose. And we have one over here. No name. See if we can find anyone with a name. There's something there, but I don't know if that's I don't know, but I put one there anyway. This one here is covered in grass. Let's see. No name, no number. No name, no number. But I don't know why. Why do they have just numbers on them? Does anybody know what the reason was behind that? And this one's number 51. Why do they put numbers down? Why couldn't they just put their names down? That's what I don't get. This one's Toma. Died. Something 20. 19. What's it say? 1920. Wow, 1928. When he passed away, or they passed away. I'm going to go down to the Historical Society tomorrow. And I'm going to look up some of these numbers. Now, this is a number. I think it's 50. I don't know. It says S. I don't know. 54. I think it's 54. But yeah, so I put flowers down on all of them. Just a single flower. which I thought was very nice to pay my respects to all these lost souls. 750 were buried here, guys. But when they put the cornfields in, over here, over here, and over here, because on the other side of this hill is where the asylum was. It was for people that were mentally ill or had tuberculosis and so forth. So I don't know how old they were, if they were young, old, male, female, I do not know. But I'm going to try to find their names. But out here, we don't know how many are buried in this area just alone. The grass grew over their stones. And here we got just piles of rock. What's that? I don't know. What was there? I think this is where the church was. There was a little church here. But I think it broke down, obviously. A lot of these people have been here over 100 years. Let's put a rock on here. How about that? We'll build a rock. We'll build a rock thing. But yeah. So this was just a little rant here today. Just a little video on the poor farm here in Jefferson County, Wisconsin. Those trees are beautiful though, aren't they? Big pine trees. But they do keep it nice up here, I do have to say. But to not have a name is heartbreaking and just a number. I just don't get it. It's just sad. I found one grave over here. Where was that? It looked like something burrowed inside of it. Oh, over here. There's a big hole. Well, there was. The big hole there. I'm sure somebody's there. I don't know where the stone is, but there was a big hole somewhere over here. And a critter was in there. There was a woodchuck. Seen a tail. I don't know where it went. But anyway, I'm walking in circles now. Alright, guys. I'm going to go up and sign this book. And go from there. Be right back. Does that not look much better, guys? Putting flowers down? I think so. You know, they're just forgotten. And that's the heartbreaking thing. Family, you know, back then couldn't afford to take care of the loved one and threw them in the asylum. They died there, buried here, and not with their family. So whoever their family was, were buried in a different area than them, which is sad. Okay, back to the guest book. Let's let them know that we put the flowers down our channels, okay? So my comment is, we placed flowers. You see that? I hope so. Flowers on the graves. We're going to put beautiful. And that's it. And we'll put the book in there. And whoever comes up next will know that we were here. But anyway, yeah, they put the cornfields. So there's people probably buried over here. And there's probably people buried over here. And they had the farm. Yeah. You know, like in the asylum, well, they didn't have caskets. They placed them in a box, dragged them out here, dug the hole, and put them in there, put a block on it, and put their name on it, or number on it. That's how they did it. You know, how many family members? There's probably people that are still alive that might be their great-great-great-great-grandparents, their great-great-uncles, aunts, cousins. You don't know. It'd be nice if they had names, but they don't. At one time they did, but over here, yeah, they built that all up. There's a school over here, like a Head Start for kids, and a water waste treatment plant, and another building for people with mental illnesses. Right about, let me finger, right about here is where they are. But yeah, cornfields over here. I mean, I'm probably walking on them. I don't know. It's just sad, heartbreaking. But I wanted to tell you, yesterday I had a bad day. I was going to go film, but my ex-son-in-law passed away. He had leukemia at 35, left behind a 10-year-old daughter. But he had leukemia, and somehow over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, he got E. coli. And he got really sick. So they called 911, his parents did, and took him up to the hospital. They transported him to Madison UW, and they put him on life support Wednesday. The organs were shutting down, and then Friday his parents decided to take him off the machines, and he died 10 minutes after that. It was just so heartbreaking. He was an awesome guy. He was an awesome dad. He's just a fun person. It's just fun. I lost my other son-in-law January 9th of this year, too. He went through kidney dialysis, and he died at age 40 in his sleep. My half-sister, she passed away on, I think, December 12th. It was 2 weeks after my mom passed away. My mom passed away on December 4th. So I lost a lot of people that I loved and cared for in the last year. And I'm so over it, you know? So over it. Yeah, it's kind of a walk to get from there, but these cornfields and stuff, I just don't get it. But we'll take a trip down to the, tomorrow, down to the Historical Society if you want to come along. And we'll go through some of the books of this pork farm and see if we can find somebody's names. Write them down. Wish I could afford it. To have if I could find all their names and put them on there. That'd be awesome. But I don't think so. I don't think it'll happen. There's a lot of field here. 750 lost souls are out here in these fields. 750 that have been dug up, I'm sure, by corn pickers, soybean picker, all that stuff. You know, they should have known that this was a pork farm. They should never have sold this, the county. They should have kept it as a historical place and find those graves. Don't tell me that there was no markers out here when they were doing, when they plow their fields, disc them to get them ready for planting. Don't tell me they didn't have rocks there with people buried there. That is heartbreaking. So now they're just scattered all over. And gosh, our bodies are just a house for our souls. And when we die, our body stays here. Our souls go to heaven. So that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. But I'm sure whoever's laying there is very thankful for us to come along and put flowers down for them and pay our respects to them and whatnot. But yeah, it was a sad. I would never want to live in 18-something. If I went crazy or mentally ill, to have your mom, your dad throw you into an asylum to live because you couldn't care for them and then die there, throw them in a box, throw them in the ground, dirt on it, put a rock on it with their number. Not a name, number. Jeez. That's why I choose to be cremated. I want to be cremated. I don't care. Because if I'm cremated, you don't put me in the ground. But you can eventually let my ashes go. And I can fly wherever I wanted to. I don't want to be kept in a box. I want to be let free. So that's my thing. If you want to be cremated, let me know. I think I do. It's cheaper, and it's much more popular than it was years ago. That's my route. But there's my little car, my Jeep, and I am going to head out here and upload a video. And I promise, I got like 5 cameras. Right now I'm just using my phone. I don't have a computer to download, these onto my computer. So I have to use my phone. But I have other cameras I could be using. I have a lot of cameras. But I think my phone is just right there, easier to use. But yeah, it's really pretty up here. Oh, 6 o'clock at night. It's a little cool today. It feels good. I put my shorts on. That was full of, see? Yeah, it's full of stick tights. I hate stick tights. Those things that stick to your clothes. I walked these woods thinking that the cemetery was in there. And unfortunately, it wasn't. You know where it was? Right here. And I came out and it was just full of stick tights. I'm like, oh my God. Those are hard. Those are hard to get out. They're off your clothes. But yeah, they tore this all up. This is UW Extension Center here. And then, like I said, they had cornfields here. So there was 750 people that were buried here from across the street from the asylum. And it's just heartbreaking. Because they're forgotten. It says they're not, but I guarantee they are. Only had 3 people that were on that sheet. Sad. But the other one had a lot on it too. But okay, guys, I'm going to head out. I will see you in a little bit. Love ya. Thank you for coming to see my video. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Sure, if you want. It's okay. But tomorrow we're going to come back. I'm going to try to figure out a name for these people. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.